right now on 5 on Your Side at 10.
Giving it their best shot.
We just need to have positive men around constantly teaching.
The area camp providing opportunities for father and son bonding.
Pleasant again tonight. The heat returns Wednesday, and then it's hot and humid Thursday. I'll tell you how high those temperatures will go.
Complaints of a man exposing himself on the streets.
He stands out real well in this neighborhood.
The warning issued from police and South City residents.
It is a warning. Police say a man is walking the streets wearing a dress and exposing himself. Good evening, I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Kelly Jackson. The disturbing incidents happened near Chippewa and South Grand. Robert Townsend joins us live from police headquarters. What do we know about this man, Robert?
Hey there, Kelly. Police have received several calls about the South City flasher, but as of this very moment, they have not tracked down the man in the dress. It looks like just another routine day near the busy intersection of Chippewa and South Grand. We saw plenty of people strolling, waiting on buses just outside, enjoying the nice day. And then we met Wayne Wilkinson, who knows what else is buzzing around his neighborhood and on social media.
Can you believe it? There's some guy out there, he's showing himself.
St. Louis police haven't said how many, but they confirm they received calls about a man exposing himself and engaging in indecent behavior. One caller told police on Monday the stranger flashed himself in front of his wife and baby. A woman also reported a guy committed a similar unseemly act right before her eyes.
I mean, it's very upsetting.
What's more, the victims told police the man had red hair and wore a yellow dress at the time.
You know, people just being, really startled about that, but nothing surprises me anymore.
Red hair and a yellow dress on a man.
Right now, that's the only description police have of the wanted flasher. Officers searched this area, but so far, no sign of him. Meantime, avid walker Jill Hill is watching her back.
Always be aware of what's going on around you. I think we'd be able to spot him, yeah.
And eventually he'll get caught because he stands out.
Again, police are asking anyone who sees the flasher in the yellow dress to call them. We're live downtown. I'm Robert Townsend. 5 on Your Side.
Hours ago, Missouri carried out its second execution this year. David Hosier died by lethal injection after killing a couple in Jefferson City in 2009. Governor Parson denied the latest request for clemency yesterday. Hosier maintained his innocence.
Tonight, police are still looking into dozens of car break-ins on the Hill. Surveillance video obtained by 5 on Your Side shows 3 people breaking into people's cars along Bischoff Avenue on June 2nd. And this week, more people in the South St. Louis neighborhood were targeted. Police say they're reviewing patrol plans to determine what adjustments might need to be made for that area.
They were smashing people's windows in because they found valuables in the car.
People have been going crazy over these recent break-ins. You know, it puts a lot of people out, especially if you can't afford to fix your car.
Police say they're reviewing patrol plans to determine what adjustments might need to be made.
St. Louis police are planning to open a new substation downtown. It will be located inside the old Globe building, which is undergoing renovations right now. Officers will primarily work the heavy trafficked areas right around downtown on bikes. The renovations are slated to be complete by September of this year.
Right now, parents are suing the Kirkwood School District over what they say was mishandling of public records. A little over a year ago, we told you about controversial pages discussing, quote, hookup culture in Kirkwood's high school yearbook. Since, concerned parents requested records related to those pages. They say the school district delayed that access. Laura Barczewski joins us from the newsroom after talking with the law firm and parents involved in the suit.
Kelly, the parent I spoke with says she felt like she had to hold the Kirkwood School District accountable for what she called egregious violations of the open records laws, but she says the problems are much deeper. Courtney Rollins says her family has been part of the Kirkwood School District for 13 years, and over that time, she started to peel back layers and layers of problems.
One of the things that is fresh in everybody's mind is the yearbook story that broke last year. It got national attention. They had asked our kids through a survey very direct and appropriate, I think, illegal questions about their sex lives.
So she started asking questions, but says she was met with deflection, which led to what she felt like was her only option: open records requests through Missouri's Sunshine Law.
I never would have thought, like 3 years ago, that I needed to submit a public records request to find out what they're providing my child.
With the open records requests, were they late in getting the results to you? What were some of the issues you experienced?
All of the above, I would say. They were late in responding. They would not provide things and insist that those records didn't exist, and then another sunshine request would produce that record.
Rollins says another problem they uncovered was in the school curriculum, for example, with health and sex ed classes.
They have not provided ample time for parents to review the curriculum and opt out, as is required by their own policies and expectations. There have been situations where parents did opt their children out, but were still provided the very sexually explicit resources and lessons.
The district responded with a statement Tuesday saying, in part, "We believe it is important for the community to know that the allegations in the lawsuit simply are not true." The district has responded to dozens of informal and formal requests for information and documents from the plaintiffs. Rollins attorney Mary Catherine Martin says while the district did spend a lot of time and resources on the requests, it doesn't mean it was done correctly.
The compliance with the Sunshine Law is actually not measured in documents produced or time spent. It's measured in whether you produce the open records that are in your possession, and they have not.
Rollins says they recently made the difficult decision to pull their second child out of the Kirkwood School District. You can read the full lawsuit and the rest of the district's statement on ksdk.com.
Tonight, our group was back outside the Spencer Road Library protesting a plan to close libraries in St. Charles County. Last month, the St. Charles City County Library leaders announced their plan to close the libraries. After negative reaction from the community, the library board decided to table that decision. Since that May meeting, the library board announced their plan to hold listening sessions so the community could give feedback. Demonstrators say they hope the board sticks to that promise.
I hope that those listening sessions that they have proposed, they actually go forward with them, which I think they will. However, I really hope that they take things to heart and it's not just to placate us.
The library board president tells 5 on Your Side they have not scheduled any of the listening sessions yet, but the hope to start them in July. They also say they will not make any decisions about branch closures at next week's board meeting.
A major construction update today at Barnes Jewish Hospital. A topping out ceremony was held on a 16-story patient care tower that's set to open in the fall of next year. Hospital leaders and staff signed the beam before it was lifted to the top of the building. Plaza West Tower has been undergoing construction for more than 2.5 years. Once open, it will have critical care units for heart and vascular patients, 2 rooftop gardens, and a new cafeteria with outdoor dining.
New at 10, if you're looking for something different to do this Father's Day weekend, a local coach is calling on dads to join their sons on the basketball court.
There's an open invitation for hours of shooting hoops. 5 on Your Side's Brent Solomon explains how the coach hopes it will lead to so much more.
Let's go, Mike. It's on you. Don't let us down, Mike.
Oh, baby! If there's anyone saying, I want to be like Mike, perhaps it's this 10-year-old.
Put it up. First one to make 3.
Little Sean is on the court keeping up with a player more than double his age, his father.
It's fun because he makes jokes and he tries to make me miss.
But if you ask Mike,
my knees are definitely not doing well.
He still wouldn't want to be anywhere else than right here, right now.
They enjoy beating us, you know?
Coach Brian Turner is working to create more bonds like this, at the very least, for bragging rights.
Parents kind of getting on their kids about you should shoot a layup this way, or you should shoot it like this. So now this is an opportunity for the dads to actually show the kids, hey, this is how it's done, because you always hear those stories. Back in my day.
Saturday morning, the coach behind the Brian Turner Basketball Summer Camp will hold his very first father and son camp. It will happen here at St. Mary's Southside Catholic High School. Anyone can sign up.
We just need to have positive men around constantly teaching and not trying to pass the buck to someone else to say, hey, they should be taking care of our kids or they should be trying to teach our kids.
And what would be a better time to do it than Father's Day weekend?
Who's better, you or Dad?
Me.
12-year-old Nathan Turner sees it as an opportunity to draw inspiration.
Every time we play, he tries to get me to play better.
3 layups on the right side, 3 layups on the left side.
These dads see it as an investment. In time, they'll never get back.
If you don't make that time, it's hard to get that time.
Brent Solomon, 5 on Your Side.
There is a registration fee for the camp. It includes 2 hours of basketball, t-shirts, and a father and son photo. To learn more about registering, visit this story in the As Seen on TV section of KSDK.com.
Everyone must be accountable for their actions.
The president's son, now a convicted felon. Reaction following the verdict in the trial of Hunter Biden.
Tomorrow morning will be comfortable. Then the heat ramps up in the afternoon, but heat plus humidity for Thursday, and then I'll time out some thunderstorm chances.
Remembering those who helped turn the tide of World War II.
I just don't want these men to be forgotten.
How French residents are honoring the lives lost on D-Day.